So, I meant to ask you, bro. Did you catch the?
Probably want to talk louder.
Did you catch the Charlie Sheen documentary?
No, I didn't even know it was a Charlie Sheen documentary.
Yeah. That shit look fire. Like, I fuck with Charlie Sheen heavy. Winning. You know what I'm saying? Charlie got that shit going. But yeah, I need to check it out. I've been kind of lagging on it.
So what is it about? Just his life?
I think it's about his downfall. Like, what happened after how he fucked around and... Because, you know, he was the top of the top. He was that dude, you know what I mean? Denise Richards and all that. He was moving through the streets, blowing 50-gram rocks and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of people vouch for Charlie Sheen. I think at the Terrence Crawford fight, because you know I love to talk about Bud, but at the fight, it was Michael Irvin, I think Charlie Sheen, and David Spade all together. And Michael Irvin said people was killing him in the comments saying, what a lineup.
Yeah, that
and
part.
Shit like
that's
that.
all I was going to say. Like, that's a crazy
that's
night
a
right
crazy
there.
lineup, pun intended.
Oh, shit.
Born a competitor, form is incredible. These rappers I won't settle for, they ain't even edible. Caution, but the tape ain't yellow though. This
Welcome back to another two-shot review. It's your guy, Mr. Lucky with the Chucky. And my favorite, to the left, sometime to my right, N.A.
All right, so you know, like we promised, we spinning the block. We coming to you with the second half of Gen V, and we got Gen V Season 2, Episode 5. Fifth. F-I-F, fifth.
Yes, sir. And this is coming after my birthday weekend, which explains the dance moves.
Yeah. and look, I need y'all to start that TikTok trend, the Lucky Step, man. I need all y'all out there on that Lucky Step.
So check this out. Episode 5 starts off with us taking a shot because you thought I forgot. It's shot time. Make sure you get yours because we got ours. We already told you when we started off live, second half, or as Brad likes to call it, NA likes to call it, second game. We about to run through that. So this is first quarter, and you know what that do. We gave you enough time because it's shot time. It's shot time. It's shot time. It's shot time. Hey, let's go. All right. Now, some news you can use. Episode kicks off with Cypher about 1 month ago, and he's preparing breakfast for the guy in the hyperbaric chamber. Now, if you don't know what a hyperbaric chamber is, it's pretty much like an iron lung. It's where they put people at to keep them breathing when they can't do it themselves, and it's like a huge tube. So he's in there. Mid-bath time, because he's like sponge bathing them, Sister Sage walks in from the boys. She walks in and gives him a gnome as a gift. The same house gnome we saw in the last episode. And then they get into some rough play. I mean, like immediately she punching. Wow. He like, oh shit. Oh, this about to get freaky. Cause he's like, again. Long story short, they busted down right in front of the old man. Voyeurism. So, he's staring him dead. She's looking him dead in his eyes while covering old boy's eyes. It was some. So we get to the title card. Cut to Marie and Jordan post match, and Cypher walks in. He says basically he's trying to push Marie to be great, and Kate's going to Elmira for trying to record him. And now they know that the whole plan's blown off. So Sam goes home to see his mom, and he had told Jordan last episode like they were scared of him and they didn't really want to be around him. But when he showed up, they gave him a warm welcome, good embrace. So we cut back to the big three, and they're talking about how they're gonna break Kate out, or how bad Elmira was, and how they have to break Kate out. They lightweight show Marie's escape plan and how she got out, and then we cut to Sam, and his mom is faking like she's not scared of him, but she still kind of low-key is, and you can tell on her face Emma calls Sam and says, "Hey, we need help breaking Kate out." And he's like, "Nah, things is going good right here. Me and my folks, you know, we're having a good time. I'm cool." So then we cut to Polarity and Cypher having lunch. Cypher tells him how he knows that Polarity has basically been looking into him, and also he tells him how Andre wasn't strong enough to handle his experiment, which is why he basically passed. So Polarity gets upset and he starts levitating silverware. Cypher grabs a knife out of thin air, stabs his own self in the hand, tells him, "Hey, it is what it will be," and then puts the knife into his steak and was like, "You can finish your meal, but I'm creating a line of super soups." So we cut to Sam, and he's finding out that Walt told his parents that he was dead the whole time that he was in the woods, and that's why he wasn't getting visits and everything like that. And he had basically thought that they had forgot about him. So Sam sees his mom on the phone, and he like freaks out. His dad steps in, he pushes him away kind of far, like, you know, because he's super strong, knocks him out. And then we cut back to the big three. They're trying to break Kate out, and they're trying to get through on the roof. That's their escape plan, to get through off the roof. They get up there, it's basically a trap. So they all get captured. Cut to Sister Sage with Cypher, and they have a plan to use Marie to achieve their master plan, which they haven't disclosed yet. Polarity has an aneurysm and starts seizing up while he's looking at old pics of him and Andre. We cut to Sam, and he's talking to his mom. She tells him how his mental illness doesn't come from the drugs. It's a side effect of genetics. Like, his uncle is fucked up too type shit. And it's not his fault. So he feels a little better about himself. You know, character growth. Kate pulls out her staples and tries to, because you know she has staples in her head. She pulls out her staples and she unlocks her collar. Cypher pulls Marie out of the cell and shows her that he has her sister locked up. So now she's out for blood, no pun intended. Cut back to Kate, and she gets a guard. She basically gets out. She hits a guard with her powers, but they're still fucked up, and she starts to escape. But that's going all wrong, so she goes to free Emily. They break loose, come across Marie, and so they go to find her sister. They get to her sister's cell, and her sister is dead. So Marie freaks out. New power unlocked. She revives her sister, but she's straining everybody in the process, like causing them to have a nosebleed, which is really weird because she's even doing it to herself. But she pushes all her blood back in her sister, sews her neck up, and that's the end of episode 5. Fifth.
Yep. So,
What you think, boy, guy?
episode 5. What did I think? I thought it was cool. Like I said before, each episode to me is a gradual step towards understanding what's going on. I like that. I like how they're doing it because they kind of make you feel like you know, and then they spin you again. So the last episode, I kind of felt like, oh, I think I know what's going on with Cypher. But then in this episode, they spin you again with the whole flashback with Sister Sage showing up, and then connecting Cypher with the guy in the hyperbolic chamber. And now they add another mystery to it, another layer to the mystery. So when they give you something, it's kind of like Pandora's box with them. You know, every layer you uncover, it just exposes a whole new mystery. So now we want to know what's the connection with the new Dean Cypher and this old guy in the cryo chamber. Additionally, I like how they're really showing each character's internal struggle. Sam with his family, Emma and Jordan with their whole shit they got going on. Jordan and Marie with the stuff they got going on. Emma,
I know what you meant though.
but Emma with
Starlighters and her little crew.
Yeah, Emma was trying to not just recruit Sam, but we saw her when she was leaving to go to Elmira her new little crush is there, and then you got the whole thing with Sam. So now we have her from the beginning from season 1, really looking for somebody to cling on to, so to speak, to now having two people, like being caught between two guys that she possibly likes. And then, we got the whole crew reuniting with Sarah, is that her name? The girl with the staples in her head? Kate. The whole crew reuniting with Kate. And this could be like, are they going to team back up, or somebody still going to be on some bullshit? So I like how they did that with the characters. Now, the bad thing is that for me being a binge watcher, and this may not be a bad thing for everybody, me being a binge watcher, is that I don't like to wait until what's going on. So if it was me, I would have waited till the whole season was done, and then I can watch each of them and not have to think about it. So it's good if you like to wait, but if you're not a person that doesn't like to wait and you want the whole story, that's a bad part, because it's interesting, but you just gotta wait until next week. And the ugly is this episode. I really don't think there was any ugly, besides for some it could be ugly that there was only not really any action, mild action on the escape. But overall, I thought it was a good episode. I like how they brought Annabeth into the story, because they hinted at her before, and now they brought her in, and she's connected to it, which brings a whole another mystery to it. So, they expanded on Marie's powers. You see Kate struggling with her powers. Emma been struggling with her powers since the beginning. Sam has learned that he's not crazy due to the compound V, but due to some family illness that gets passed down, hereditary mental sickness. So it's a very well balanced story to this point, and I'm content. I won't say that I'm hyped. I'm very content with the story, and for me, we're good. Okay. Also, I do like how they kind of intermingle a lot of the boys' characters in there. Like the last episode, they had the Deep. This episode, they snuck in Sister Sage. Other episodes, they snuck in Starlight. So they do a really good job of reminding you that this is from the boys' universe.
Tech Knight was in the first season.
Yes, sir.
So, for me, this episode was really where it starts to kick up. Like, this is, as I always like to say, episode 5 is usually either the peak halfway point of the season, or it's the precursor to what's going to happen, and the end game is going to be fucking nuts. And if you know anything about this universe, Gen V Boys universe, you know that the finales are always fucking crazy. They're good. I'm gonna say that Marie using her powers the way that she did, bringing her sister back, was the best part of the show, because now we know what we all suspected. Like, if she can burst people's heads, I'm pretty sure she can put the blood back. If she can control it in the air or lift people up, if she can put the blood back, she can do a lot more than that. You know what I mean? Boil shit from the inside. That's what I was saying a couple episodes ago. She could have gave old boy a cramp or something. You know what I mean? Like, blew his foot off or something to defend herself. But now that she's out her own way, I think she's gonna be hell on wheels. You know what I'm saying? With Dress. So I'm looking forward to that. The bad. Excuse me. I think we spent a little too much time on Sam and his parents. Like, they could have did that in one thing, cut back to him having a good time, and then all of a sudden Emma calls with the, hey, can we go, can you come help? And him be like, no, I'm chilling right now type shit. They just kept cutting back to it, and there was a lot of little in-between stories to fill up the episode. The ugly, I wouldn't really say there was anything ugly about this episode. Like I said, it was pretty solid. Got me back on board with and excited about what's going to happen. I'm intrigued. I'm in tune. And I'm invested. So, I would suggest you V2.
All right.
3 eyes for your guy, 2 shots for his thighs. I don't know where I was going with that one, but I'm happy we watched it still. Like you said, I do disagree with one point you made. It wasn't a point you made. I think it was something you were trying to bring up about what's going on with all the characters, because you missed a few things. That's what it was. So, with Kate right now, she's trying to get her powers back under control and just find her place.
That's it. Her powers is fucked up.
Yeah, I don't believe that they're gonna go back to being friends. Like Jordan was saying, they think they're always gonna hate each other type shit because of what happened last year.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. They're setting that right now. We don't know because now they're all going to the same place. That's basically what I was saying.
Well, they're all there and they all try to break out together. I mean, they broke in and break her out. But I think they broke her out to use her. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, what I'm saying is, because we haven't got to the next episode yet, what I was saying is now they're bringing, like, to me, this is more of, once you open one door, that door is going to lead you to another set of mysteries. So now it started out with Kate and the team being separated, and now they're being forced back together to potentially work together. So, you know, that's what I meant by that. Like, is this gonna reunite some friendship, or is this gonna like further push somebody towards more of their heel turn or their villain arc or whatever you want to call it? So that's what I was looking at. It's more of them adding to the mystery to keep you intrigued to want to know what's gonna happen in the next episode.
Okay. Well, I agree with that. Emma's not choosing between 2 guys. Her and Sam is completely off because Sam thinks that she's still mad at him for what happened last year. She's like, I'm not mad at you. I'm just not fucking with you because I know the type of person you are now. And the shit he said to her when they was in the acting stage, like, fucked her up the most. That's why she's having trouble with getting small, like using her powers properly and shit. And learning how to use her powers properly. Even when she was training with other girls. But she does like that fucking blonde hair dude, her friends.
She
brother.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is one thing.
I'm interested to see where he comes in at later. That's what, not to cut you off. I thought he was gonna come in on the escape, like, because he could fly. So I thought he was gonna meet her on the roof type shit.
Right, but that's what I mean about the mystery. So what I've noticed is that they don't waste any characters. So he's going to anybody. I noticed from the boys in this show, anybody who has a speaking line will spin the block, and they're gonna surprise you when they spin the block. And then they don't do it just as a cameo, like, hey, I was there and I was here, or a little Easter egg. No, it's meaningful and it pushes the story forward. So the writers that they got in there cooking up, you get a little attaboy. And take 2 shots for yourself too.
Hey, on the house.
All right.
Well, this has been another excellent 2-shot review. Can't wait to buzz down next episode because you know it's about to come right now. So get your shot ready because I'm not getting mine. Let's get loose. 2-shot review.
Born a competitor, form is incredible. These rappers I won't settle for, they ain't even edible. Caution, caution, but the tape ain't yellow though. This